Yo, what's good, Raider Nation? Welcome to the Raider Fan Show. I'm your host, Dirty Low. I got the homie Gravy in the building, and I also got the homie Dirty in the building, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. We're going to be talking about the game that just happened. You know what I mean? It's our first game of the season. We're 1-0, the Raiders versus Broncos, and we won 17-16. It wasn't really pretty. It wasn't ugly, but it was something, bro. And I was really happy with the result. I was motherfucking a couple of these players, and we're going to get into it. Like I said, like I always say to everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna get to you guys right now. Be thankful for what you do got and what you don't got, and don't drink and drive. I don't care what you do, just don't drink and drive. What's up, fellas? I'm gonna get to the chat real quick, and we'll get into it, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. Want to give a quick shout out to my cousin from Love Strut, my cousin Jimmy 2 times. He sent me this dope ass retro fucking Raider shirt. Pretty dope, man. So go over there. I know he has a bunch of retro stuff at lovestrut.com, so make sure you guys go check that shit out. Anyways, I'm gonna get to the chat real quick. Milo, what's going on? Salute, brother. Salute. Hopefully you're having a good one. Ray Love, what's up, man? Salute. Pena, what's going on, bro? Salute. Hopefully you're having a good one. Hopefully you're feeling better, Pena. Man, it was a great game. JB, what's going on? Salute. Sean Johnson, let's go. First, all alone in the AFC. Yep. Yes, sir. JB's showing love to everybody. Raider Romero, what's going on? Ja Raider, what's going on? T209ers, what's up, bro? Thank you for pulling up. Salute, bro. Raider Fan 32, everyone's showing love right now. Dark, what's up, bro? Dark in the building. BL, what's going on, brother? Salute. Hopefully you're having a good one. All right, everyone's in the building. Joel Lee, what's up, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm kind of happy about feeling good, bro. Joel Lee's asking how you feeling. How you guys feeling about the show so far? I mean, the game so far.
We're lucky to get out of there with it, to me.
You ain't gonna lie. Anthony Estrada, man, what it do is, man, I'm gonna try to stay positive with this win. Win is a win, just win, baby. First place in the AFC West, but we ain't ready for the Bills. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro, already. Fuck. Ja Raider, what's going on, bro? Salute. Lord Rashidas, what's going on, bro? We're already in it with that, man. Raider Room, what's going on, brother? Salute, man. Hopefully you're having a good night. I know a lot of Raider fans are having a good night. Oh, shit. Got Raider Gabe pulling up about 10. Salute, Raider Gabe. He'll be pulling up. Wild Turkey, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Shout out to everybody in the building. Pizzle, what's up? Raider Gabe's. I'll wear a different hat. I barely bought this hat today. I went to go grab some fucking cones, and they had this bitch, and I was like, all right, it matched with my fucking ones, my all-brown ones, so I was like, fuck it. So I smashed that bitch up. He's going to wear a different one. But I thought, what's going on, brother? Salute, man. Shit, Ray Love's in the building. Shit, Furpo's in the building, baby. Raiders. All the time for Furpo, bro. Hey, I kind of iffy on the screenshot, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, Diego Ramos, he wasn't ready. Wilson wasn't ready. You ain't lying. Shout out, Cuzzo. That's my cousin Jimmy right there, man. Got me the shirt, bro. Appreciate you, man. Salute. Ryan O'Connor. Ryan O'Connor.
I need to see him. Go get some gear.
Yeah, you got to, bro. He just posted up another one of his first album that he did. He posted up the picture. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope. But I haven't got a chance to share it, but I'll share it pretty soon. We're the Donkey fans, Queen fans, Choker fans, because you know what? We're number one in the conference, bitches. I just put the bitches on the end for Rafa. Cool Kev, what's going on, bro? Salute. Says, like Ice Cube said, today was a good day. Fucking Rafa, what's going on, brother? All right, we're almost caught up to everybody. So we the people in the building. What's up, man? Alex Martin, Raider fan, what's going on? So Raider Mania's in the building. What's going on? Can't make anybody shake my head. If we win, we didn't win by enough. Sick of that negative shit, man. I heard that, bro. Chopping it up, bro. Of course, Furbo. It's caught up, man. Everyone just showing love to each other, man. Thank you guys for everybody pulling up. I got 55 people in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. 55! It's very, very easy. It's cheap. It's just right there. Thumbs up. Shit, hit the thumbs down. Shit, I don't care. Shit, I just want to, you know.
Shit, it's free.
It's free, yeah. Cash Lord, let's go. All Raiders all fucking day, bro. Hey, first thing I thought of when I seen we'll talk about that shit later. Anyways, Tubby's in the building. What's going on, bros? Dark's showing love. Ben's in the building. Oh, did I skip Ben? My bad. If I see Ben, Thur's in the building. Captain Point, salute. All right, salute everybody. I don't know who that is, but thanks for pulling up. Said, all right, Castro was right.
Captain Point, my dude, was good.
Let's fucking go. Gravy, talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Let me know. Let me know.
I like that we won. I told everybody Myers was gonna have the game. Myers did very well last night.
Myers did. All right, I'm gonna say. Oh, the receiver.
He did.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Myers, Jacoby Myers.
okay.
He balled out.
The law
Oh, he
officer
Balled out.
Ian Meyer.
Not the tight end. Nah.
Yeah.
Unimpressed with the defense again. No push, nothing in that area. Tackling was terrible. I'm not gonna judge any individual player, but
I am.
we need. I don't know, Lo, if it's fucking scheme wise, or these dudes just don't get it. But besides what we just seen in this late game, the ass whoop, the Giants defense, we were the next one. That's how bad it looked to me.
That's pretty bad, bro. That's really, really
It is bad because we couldn't stop them on 3rd and long. We couldn't stop them in 4th and long. In the middle of the goddamn field is wide open every 3rd down. What did you change from last year? But players.
Repeat.
I just don't understand that. You made Wilson look good when he's not. He's not.
Toby has a serious question. What you guys' thoughts on Hoyer? He came in, he handed off the ball right. I mean, he did his thing. Shout out Hoyer for putting.
Oh yay! You came in and didn't fuck up a handoff. Yay!
No, I'm fucking around.
Same old shit at the and I don't want to be negative. I just look at it and say, hey, did things change? What made this team better? It's the same as team.
Pretty much.
You know what made this team better, Gravy?
We're at the red zone, and what happens? We're at the red zone. What happens? Illuminor jumps fucking offsides. We had 10 fucking penalties on crucial things. We could have had first downs in 3 of them. The ball could have been back to us on 3 of them. Same old shit. I hate to say that, but
you know where they got better at? They didn't let the game slide through their fingers, bro. Last year's team would have fucking lost this game. Last year's team would have lost this game, straight up.
That's a fair assessment.
You know what I mean? So, they got better in the fact that they were able to hold on to the win. If they were able to do that 9 times last year, imagine what our fucking record would have been.
There you go.
I'm not overly excited. I'm happy for the win. Always happy for the win. That is what it is. But my thing with Jimmy G, bro, don't do the shit the quarterback did last year, bro, which was force fucking shit when you don't need to. That interception, you didn't need to throw that. Fucking get rid of the ball, take the 3, it would have been a tie game. I'm cool with that. But just to throw it away and damn near throw away the game, I don't need that, bro. That's not good game management. That's not good game management. And then Bennett needs to learn how to tackle. I'm sorry. Our rookie, he looked like a fucking rookie.
What did our first pick in the draft that we saved all season that was hurt when we drafted him? What did he do for us today? First 7th round pick.
Nothing.
7th round pick supposed to be an impact player. No, he's hurt, slow, didn't do a goddamn thing but get bullied. And the changes need to. I just don't want to say what I want to.
Say what you got to say, Drake. Look, we're happy with the
just
win.
Like what John said, just like what John said right now. It's only one game. Fuck that. We won. Okay, I'll take it. But our defense looked the same.
Yep.
What if it was a better team? Y'all think that Denver's a good team?
Nope.
We made Denver look like a good fucking team.
Yep. Their defense is good. Their defense is good.
Their defense is good. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, and I give Josh a big round of applause because the way he ran the ball without being there.
Yep,
you know, the offensive line held up. The offensive line, besides the penalties, held up good. But this defense, God. And our number one pick in the draft.
We'll see. Josh looked nice though.
Yeah, that's offensively though, bro. That's offensively
nice. Max is still being held. You know what I mean? He's not going to get the amount of holding calls that he should get. He's still being held. Tillery got in there, did his thing. But you're right. That other side of the ball on defense, you know, it just wasn't. It really wasn't there, and you could tell because they kept running away from Max and Tillery on that side of the ball.
That's all you got to do.
The opposite side. So, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? It's not great, but it is the first game. You do got to get the jitters out. I expect better. I expect better in the weeks to come. Some of these players didn't touch the field all year. You know what I mean? And during the preseason, you know, they didn't really get no real reps. You know, so it is what it is. It's a win. First place in the AFC West as it stands through week 1. You know what I mean? Hey, you win by an inch or a mile. It doesn't fucking matter. A win is a win. Right?
Oh, you sound like Toretto.
And look, if you want to be honest, you go look at the Chargers, right? They fold under pressure. They could not all fucking day. They was doing their goddamn job until we got down to the last minute of the game, and they gave up 3 sacks. Hadn't given up one all fucking day.
Man, well, fuck the Chargers. Glad they fucking lost. Hey, well, hold up. Hold up. I got the homie Gabe.
Yeah, what did that defensive coordinator do?
Hold up. I got the homie Gabe in the building. What's up, bro?
What did that defensive coordinator do?
This nigga over here spinning. They spinning, nigga. They spinning, nigga. They spinning.
Salute, baby.
To my good internet. Fuck, it was connected to my slow internet.
It was connected to the slow.
Click that button, Gabe.
Yeah, you know how there's a 5G and then the regular one.
You got the 2G and the 5G.
Yeah, I was connected to the 2G.
So go ahead, Gravy. Say what you're gonna say, bro.
Well, we seen what that Miami.
Wait. We do know that they only scored 3 points in the second half, right? Let's take that into account. They only scored 3 points in the second half.
The Broncos.
Yeah.
But they held the ball for like 28 minutes, Gabe.
Yeah, in the first half, I would agree, but the second half,
that defensively, you just let them get first down over first down for. You like seeing that?
And a lot of those first downs where one of them was a penalty, the other one was a penalty when we got a fumble. So it's like those are two times where we should have had the ball back, but it was just boneheaded mistakes.
But that's not okay. We're doing the same.
Yeah, but that's not on the defense. That's not on the defense's play. That's on like being level-headed and being smart. But I just think that this defense would have for sure gave up that score after that Masterson penalty last year. This defense would have for sure gave up 300 yards to this passing attack that they had today. I just think that this defense was way better than us. They gave up like 190 something yards to 200 and like very low 200s to Russell. And I mean, and nothing in the second half.
And 100 of that was rushing.
And we had over 100 yards penalties. 100 yards in penalties. And still found a way.
So did they.
You know where they ate us up at? You know where they really ate us up at?
They had 100 yards too penalty.
That swing in the running back out the fucking backfield, bro. They ate us up all fucking day with that shit. Our linebackers have to close that fucking gap. They have to close the gap, bro. You got to get on some roller skates, bro, and slide to your left or right, nigga, and fucking close the goddamn gap. This shit is fucking ridiculous. That's all he was really fucking doing.
Fucking pressure.
Let me just tell you that their leading guys on their offense. Russell Wilson, 177 yards passing. Javon Williams, 52 yards rushing. And receiving yards, the most receiving yards somebody had on their team was 37.
Then why do we look so bad, Gabe?
It's because I think everything they were playing in front of them. No matter, everything was getting played in front of them. There was no big plays. You didn't see no big plays like last year where they were letting things get behind them. Everything they were working for. Denver was working for everything. No, because
where were they on third down?
To have the ball that many times or to convert that many third downs to only get 16 points and to get a pick in the red zone. I mean, that's and with the I think the boneheaded mistakes that we were shooting ourselves in the foot all day. I just think this was for me. I just think it was a great moral victory. Not moral victory, because moral victory is when you lose and you just find things positive. This was a great victory because good teams find ways to win these type of games.
I just think they were the worst.
Also,
they were a worse team.
Also, find a way not to be in this goddamn situation either. You have to learn to capitalize. I mean, we're okay. For us, we're good and we're great. I'd be lying, bro. We're okay. We have to stop the mental mistakes, the stupid little extra penalties that we've been getting. You know what I mean? We can't have that. That's not the football team.
Terrence just put their third down. They were literally below 50% on third down.
Yeah, but we got to be better on our conversions as well, Gabe.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the biggest things that I seen that was wrong with everything, kind of what Gabe was saying, basically, is like there were situational things that were happening to where it's like they had the ball. Like I was watching them have the ball like towards the end of the second half, right? As they were moving the ball, but they didn't fucking score. Then the fumble came back and then a fucking penalty. And it was just situational, bro. So it's like we both overall played like shit. The only reason that we won is because that field goal. That extra point that he didn't make. And then the missed field goal too. So it was a lot of different things that fucked up. You know what I mean? But the reason why we actually were fucking losing is because that defense was keeping them in the game, bro. We were moving the ball and we were having good tempo. The only bad shit that we did on that one fucking play was Jimmy G throwing into the fucking end zone with all that double coverage and batted the ball up and got us that interception. And then the defense even stopped them. But they were on the fucking field like the whole fucking time. I thought once we got the ball back, we were going to be like, okay, these guys are going to be out of rhythm, but they weren't. They fucking pushed the ball downfield, got pushed back, and then even got that 15-yard conversion on third down. You know what I mean? So this offense stepped up. Even when we needed Jimmy G to fucking do his thing, he fucking did it. He did everything that he needed to do that our other quarterback couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm kind of happy, but the defense is in the same place, bro. And then Tyree Wilson, bro, oh my God, that motherfucker was like, right when they hiked the ball, a second later, then he would go, actually he took the fucking second step and he was getting smacked by everybody. The running back, he was getting fucking tossed around. I was like, what the hell? This guy can make like 2 steps and be at the quarterback's fucking, fucking feet, bro. But he's over here fucking taking his sweet ass time, bro. For a rookie, he's making a lot of rookie mistakes, bro. It's overall, the defense is still shit. I'm surprised we won. I mean, I'm thankful that we won and we pulled it out. And even though those 3 points that's all they got in the second half, it was a long second fucking half.
It was. Look, also, you got to look at it like
time of possession.
Our offense will also be a little bit better because every team we play don't have a Patrick Surtain.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Every team that we play don't have a Patrick Surtain. You know what I mean? Shouts out to that dude, bro. You know what I mean? I know we don't get along in nothing, but that boy played his motherfucking heart out today, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. He kind of had DA on lock.
Hey, fucking DA had an evil number. DA had an evil line.
I feel you, Gravy. But
He
the
had
boy,
6 catches.
you can say the boy didn't
66
play.
I ain't giving him no props.
Hey, look,
I
I'm
ain't giving
just
him no props. He a pass interference artist too, just like the
the
other
other
one
one
just got
wasn't.
caught.
I didn't say he wasn't. He did exactly. He didn't get
He don't
caught.
know how to cover it. He knows how to PI, but he don't know how to cover it.
Hey,
Just like his dad.
Adams had a evil stat day today, man. He had 6 catches for 66 yards. That's
Who?
crazy. 666.
You know,
Adams,
Myers ate
catches
today, bro.
66 yards.
Jacoby and Myers ate today, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I call him Jacoby and Myers because we have a law firm down
He
here.
got
in Southern
knocked the
California.
hell out though. He got
Jacoby and
knocked
Myers.
out.
Oh man, shout out, hey bro. What's his name was playing dirty?
Hope he okay.
That was a dirty ass shot.
Nah, he
It
was
was-
he
He
was
should
in
have
the
got
locker room.
ejected.
He was in the locker room. I guess he was in the locker room celebrating with the team, walking around celebrating with the team.
That dude should have been
that's a
ejected
real
for
good
that
sign.
hit. He went
Yeah.
straight
That's a
dome
real
for
good
dome.
sign. Because usually those guys are in the hospital after a game. You know what I mean? They're at the hospital getting evaluated and shit. So he was celebrating with the team after the game. You know, DA said, you know, it's crazy how he's walking around right now. You know, celebrating with the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Since he walking around, that motherfucker held on to the ball, didn't he? Shit. He held on to that ball though, didn't he?
see that that was great.
Told you.
That was good news. That was great news actually.
I told
But you know what though, dog? The way that they ended this game is the epitome of a good team, dog. Like literally, you go down by 6. You know, you had a chance after that Masterson penalty for them to go down and just put the game out of hand. You know what I mean? They could have went up 2 scores. They held to a field goal. They went up 6. We came right back down, went on a fucking 75-yard drive in 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Went 3 and out for them. They went 3 and out, and then we ran 6 minutes off the clock to win the game, dog, to go into victory formation. That's a perfect 4th quarter.
Consistent.
So what player stood out to you though on a good note? You know what I mean? What player stood out to you guys on a good note?
Jacoby Myers.
Well,
yeah.
I actually liked Spillane, dog.
Devon
Spillane was
Diablo.
out there tackling, making tackles. Like Spillane out there.
Spillane got to slow down though. Spillane got to slow
Yeah.
down.
He had a guy in the backfield that just bounced right off him.
Yeah,
That was crucial.
it was an over pursuit. You know what I mean? He didn't stop his hit to make he didn't stop his body to make the proper hit. He kind of just ran past him and threw his arms on him as he was going past him to kind of slow himself down. You got to slow down a little bit before you get there. Make that.
That's the only thing
Make
I
that
seen
wrap
bad
up.
about Spillane. I think Spillane.
You know what I mean? But
Just like the way that they're playing everything in front of them. They're playing
Devon
everything.
Diablo played good on the outside linebacker today.
I very rarely agree
Diablo
with
had a good game.
I very rarely agree with Circus, but I like Bennett's play today, bro. No, I'm talking shit.
Yeah. He got
really
picked
did.
on, bro. He got picked,
He got picked on, but he kept fighting. He dirty. He kept fighting, bro.
Hey, I like that he kept fighting, bro. But he's, you know what I mean. He still got to learn to make them tackles. You know what I mean? He still got to learn to make them tackles. He still got to
good tackles in the
get his head around.
Good tackles on the swing.
Yeah, he
I
made
also
some
think
good
those-
tackles.
I also think those-
Made some good tackles on the swing.
But he also made some bad ones, bro. Let's not overlook the fact that he
For sure.
still made some bad ones.
He did.
No, of course.
He did some
I also
rookie
don't
shit.
think. I also think though, like that this for the rookies though was a good like a measuring stick though. This is a time where you went up against number ones. This is a time where you got that game speed finally. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to actually, you know, kind of go off of that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type of experience, not a fucking preseason. You know what I mean? A guy that you probably seen as a number 2 or a guy that's not on the team anymore. I just think that this was like a filling out type of game where they got this. They hopefully they gauge the speed of the game. You know what I mean? And they get to see their mishaps in film this week, bro. And they just clean that shit up. You know, week by week, clean that shit up. But I just like that you know they were out there, bro. And it's just they played pretty good for I just think because there was what they had us ranked 31st in, you know, preseason rankings for fucking defense. We're still gonna see where Denver's at, you know what I mean, for the rest of this year, because if they come out and, you know, ball against, you know, whatever teams they go against next week, then this defense, you know, obviously is doing a better job, because we still got to see how they look with Sean Payton, you know, against other teams too. You know what I mean? This is their first game, so this you can't really gauge it because the defense are, you know, considered a bad defense. So I think that you're still going to consider Denver a bad team no matter what, because they lost today. So I just think moving forward, if Denver has, if Denver has, evolved or whatever, I just think that it's going to show now, because I think that there are a better team. I think they are a better team. Russell didn't look as bad as he looked last year. Last year he just looked fat.
Hey, so
couldn't move.
Trip out what Terrence put right here. He said total yards from both teams. Us 261, them 260. So it was a very even game, bro. Very, very even game. You know what I mean?
1 point game, 1 yard.
That's yardage.
1 yard,
yeah, but still though, that's 1 point game, 1 yard. That's crazy.
1 yard.
You know why I'm being hard on the rookie Gravy? You know why I'm not looking at the nice side like you guys, bro? I'm gonna be honest, bro, because I want this to be I want this to be his worst fucking game of the season.
Sure, for sure.
Oh yeah.
His worst game. It should be. That's why I'm looking at it the way I'm looking at it, because I want this to be the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Yep.
Everything after this, man, I want to see better every fucking time. This needs to be the bottom of the fucking barrel, and you need to improve every fucking week.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'm not saying that he didn't have good. I'm not saying that he didn't have good play. He did. But I'm looking at what he didn't do right, so I can make sure he's working on that while we watch the games. You can't continue to have the same bad trait all fucking season long. At some point in time, you got to fix it, right?
Yep.
And hopefully they start to fix it this week in practice. Like, hey, look, you got to get your head around a little bit quicker. You know what I mean? When you go to make that tackle, get just a little bit lower, keep your heads up, keep your eyes on the fucking target. Don't look away, don't look down. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes on the target. Wrap up. Try do your best to grab your wrist or your hand when you go to make a tackle. That way you're ensured that you're not going anywhere. You're locked in. He's not going anywhere either. Now, if you get ran over, okay, cool. You got ran over. But did he go anywhere? Because he fell down too. So you did your job.
I'm going to be honest with you, Dirty. Like, from last year, the only thing I could see different, like, I agree with what you're saying. I mean, as far as tackling and doing all that stuff, yeah, I get that part. But I don't think we had a problem tackling. When the ball was in the hands, when they were getting wherever they were getting the ball at, we were tackling and making the stops after. They weren't like making breakaway fucking runs on us or anything like that, right? So they were doing some great tackling. You know what I mean? It's like some of them weren't wrapping up. Certain plays they weren't wrapping up. It's just part of the game. And this fucking defensive scheme, bro, is fucking balls, bro. To me personally, I don't like it. I haven't seen Graham on fucking film or on the screen or anything looking like he's fucking running the show at all. The only person I see on the sideline is fucking McDaniels. So I don't think they have respect for this defense that he's doing. And this is all basically them just playing fucking zone. Like, you know what I mean? It looked horrible, bro. If you looked at some of the plays when they were doing the fucking bootlegs or whatever, not the bootlegs, the play actions, fucking 6 players had eyes on fucking Russell, bro. There were 6 players and nobody was in the backfield. I seen a play who there was like fucking Kuntz. Well, you know, it was like the linebackers, Spillane, fucking Diablo, and Peters had their eyes in the backfield, bro. And then that's when they got like a 15-yard on that fucking bootleg, and they kept doing that shit. And if you notice when they did that, they just continued to do the same shit. It's the fucking scheme. Russell Wilson is not the old Russell Wilson. You don't need 6 players on him, eyes on him, bro. All you need is maybe 1 extra, a spy. That's it. You know what I mean? He's not fucking Lamar Jackson, you know what I mean? To where you have to almost spy 2 fucking linebackers or fucking defensive end or some shit like that, right? You don't have to do that with this guy. That's what they did, and then we just got ate up because there was nobody in the backfield. Even though they were running like the nickel set, basically with Diablo and fucking what's the name? Spillane. I mean, it wasn't working. It just looked horrible. The scheme is horrible, bro, on the defensive side of the ball.
I didn't say nickel. They weren't in a situation to play nickel because there wasn't no 3rd and longs.
Well, the way they had
31, 32,
let me rephrase
33. We never were in a situation where we had them 30. There was a couple, but they just throw it in the middle of the field. They do play zone when it's 3rd and long. Man up. You don't have confidence in your slot back. You don't have your slot in your nickel back. It's Hobbs. You know, I go, isn't he the one that's a bomb ass nickelback? I might as well just throw him over there to to take care of Bennett if you ain't gonna use him in the right way.
Man,
True.
you need to leave your linebackers in zone. Let your fucking corner, your DBs play
Corners
man.
in zone.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm
Corners are
saying.
covering behind the line, behind the first down marker. They just throw it right there, 2 yards around the first down marker. First down.
The issue was they were playing complete zone, right? And outside wide receivers were breaking in, which was stalling our linebackers, while the other guy was coming underneath. So here comes my linebacker, who should just be sitting in the middle because there's a guy right there, but he wants to step to the outside because he sees the outside wide receiver coming in. Now there's nobody to fucking guard this guy. Or what was really, like I said, what was really killing us on this fucking game, bro, was the fucking fact that Russell Wilson kept having a fucking running back on the fucking dump off to with nobody to cover him. That's annoying.
Do you know what the number one defense in the league last year was the Niners, right? What their opponent's point per game was last year?
No.
Like average? 17.5 points, dog, and we held this team to 16 points. So literally we would be ranked like number one defense last year and shit. Like literally, there's no teams giving up under 20 points per game in this day NFL. In this day NFL, it's very rare for a team to give under 20 points.
So at this point, based off of last year's ranking, we're on par.
No, last year we were giving up 28 points.
No, I'm saying as far as this year's concerned, from last year's ranking, we're on par because what's the average?
25 points we were giving up last
year. We a top 15 defense right now.
It's game one.
That's what everybody wanted, right?
After week 1, bro, we are a top 15 defense, bro.
Yeah.
Look,
but I don't want to bash this. I don't want to bash this.
Chargers, these fucking sucks, nigga. They gave up 466 yards in the air.
216 to Tyreek.
And 200 and something to one guy that got me 50 points of fantasy.
Bro, they gave up 466 in the air, bro.
Tua, to somebody that wasn't barely cleared to play.
466 in week 1, bro.
Hey,
already giving up almost.
The Miami midget goes off for 242 yards, 215 yards.
Like that defense that's supposed to be scary too. Like that Steelers defense was supposed to be really good. What happened to them today?
They got fucking rocked, bro.
You know what I think was wrong with the Steelers game? You know what I think was wrong is the Steelers? I think, I think Tomlin needs to get into this new age. He's that looked like 2005 offense over there. He needs to look like when we had Gruden. It was so old and slow and everything just looked, man.
Hey, Red Tom, what's going on, bro? Salute.
Last year when we played Russell Wilson, dog, that's how bad our defense is. We gave up 300 passing yards, the only 300 passing yard game to Russell Wilson last year.
Ever in his career?
No. Last year, because he was pretty much trash all year. The only 300-yard game he had was against us.
Oh,
we held him to 177 today.
It just looked long, huh? I think that's what it is. Bro.
He had the ball. He had the ball the whole almost a whole half.
How many more minutes?
Yeah.
How many more minutes were added to their time of possession when we got that roughing the kicker? When we got the fumble because they ended up scoring a touchdown on that one, and they ended up scoring a field goal on the other one, which they ended up were long ass drives. After those mix-ups, so like I just think those little mix-ups hurt. Like I think our scoring, because they wouldn't even got to 16. They would have been like at 6.
But even when we had the penalty, it still was in the middle of the field. Why couldn't we stop them? They end up in the red zone. To get a field goal.
When your defense is fucking out there and you get a stop and then that bullshit happens, dog. it's a fucking letdown. And yeah, of course you got to get back on it. You gotta pretty much forget about it. But it's just, you know, it's the NFL, and sometimes these fools are like, you give them a second chance and they're gonna take advantage. So that's why we gotta be more disciplined for sure. And I think that just tweaking a little bit of that, which I think, you know, sometimes it's a mission, because, you know, we are the Raiders, but I just think just tweaking that, bro, right then and there, that this would have been a blowout.
I think some of those penalties gonna stop. You know what I mean? I think a lot of those penalties I blame on first game jitters. You know what I mean? Wanting to make a play. You know what I mean? Just being too anxious. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, as the season goes along, the nerves will come down a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think everybody gonna settle in, bro, and start playing some real good football. I mean, if you look across, if you watched all the football today, you know what I mean, you look across the league, bro, a lot of teams didn't do too hot. Like, it's the first
Cincinnati.
Week, you know what I mean?
How about Cincinnati? How did they let
They shit the bed,
baby.
Bro. Cincinnati shit the bed, bro.
Man, I'm gonna trade Joe Burrow, dude. I'm gonna trade Joe Burrow.
Trade him.
And man, T. Higgins.
They shit the bed, bro. You know what I mean? They literally.
Hey, you know what? But see, this is the thing, though. Like, that's what they do. The Bengals always do that. They always come out playing like shit. Then they'll start catching steam by week 3, like week 3, week 4.
For some reason, they always play bad against
They
Cleveland.
0-3.
Yeah,
I gotta get rid of Dobbins.
Yeah, fucking Dobbins, bro. Damn.
Again, Dobbins again.
First game again, bro. First game of the season again.
And he was having a good game too. He had a touchdown.
He looked good too. He
Bro,
looked
he
good.
was doing that last year.
Surprised,
He was having a good game last year, first game of the year.
Shut
Man, young.
Last year, I think he came back at the end of the year. This year, he ain't coming back at all.
Bro, he's out for the year.
That's a wrap, bro.
It's a wrap. He tore his Achilles.
Better go get Gus. What's his name?
So hey, there's two things I want to talk about, guys, and I keep seeing the names stuff like that. I know we're talking about, you know, NFL's first week and stuff like that.
Jimmy G, I'm watching Jimmy G right now.
Yeah.
Highlights are on screen.
Let's go, Jimmy G, fucking old Gula, right? So no, two things that I really like wasn't
Just
excited.
one little thing.
What's up?
You know what was one of the biggest tackles I seen all game? The one-on-one tackle that Trayvon Moehrig made when they fucking stopped them on that last fucking when they got him on that 3-and-out after they scored.
Yeah,
bro, I thought that tight end was gonna fucking break that tackle. It was one-on-one.
Yeah. That was a nice
him and
That was clutch. That was clutch right there.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Moehrig came through.
But he didn't have a good game either.
I'm seeing a lot of two names coming up. Renfro, Josh Jacobs. Renfro was nowhere, bro.
Renfro was MIA.
MIA. He was just gone. But there's really nothing we can talk about that besides that. You know what I mean?
He's up for trade.
Next game is be scary East Coast game. Yeah. But check this out.
Yo.
For me, did Josh Jacobs look bad? I think he looked bad. I think he needed at least one preseason game in him, bro.
Yeah, he said that after the game. If you heard his presser after, he was like, yeah, there was a couple of plays where I kind of tripped up because, you know, I'm rusty. You know, like I felt like there was some plays out there that I literally could have, you know, I tripped up. You know what I mean? Because he's clumsy, like he just doesn't have that football shape right now. But he'll get there for sure.
He's on his way. He's on his way.
It's Renfro's though. It's that one was kind of weird, but like he's gonna be asked to do a lot this week though.
Yeah.
Where Jacoby might not be there. You know what I mean? Jacoby might not, most likely ain't going to be there.
Not even third down, bro. They didn't even get him the ball on third down, and that's his name.
Third and Renfro. Hey, shout out to the homie Soul too. There was a couple he said earlier, and I started and I brought it up, but I forgot where it was at. But the homie Soul said something about that Devontae Adams was wide open on a couple plays. And that touchdown pass, the first touchdown pass to Myers, he was wide open on the slant. He was open a lot, bro. I seen him open a couple times. Yeah, so like, I just wanted to mention that, man, because I have a feeling, like I was telling Gabe earlier, I'm having a feeling like last year, I know I stated that like Devontae was going to, everyone was thinking that I thought Devontae wasn't going to have a big year just because the simple fact of all the different weapons that we had. And I thought the way it was going to work out, but he ended up having a fucking great year, right? Because of the kind of play that we were playing, right? But I know in this system with Jimmy G that a lot of these guys aren't going to get a lot of the big numbers that they did last year. So I don't know, man. I have a feeling like DA's not going to get a lot of balls this year. But that's just one of my feelings, bro. I think his numbers are going to go down.
I think you got a fair amount.
Think I'm on that? Think I'm tripping on that?
I just think that like today there was a lot of focus on him, and that's why Jacoby ate, right? You know what I mean? That's why Jacoby Myers ate. But I think there's gonna be games for sure, though. Like Dirty was saying earlier, like I said earlier too. Like the thing, like not every team's gonna have Patrick Surtain. You know what I mean? Like he's better than average. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be better. So a lot of these teams don't have number one guys like that. You know what I mean? A lot of these teams are just going to be vulnerable in that state, dog. I just think DA is going to get his, even though like you would think Patrick Surtain had a good game, but he still had 6 catches, 66 yards. So like if you average that out, he's still going to get over 1,000 yards. He's still going to get his catches. You know what I mean? So he's still going to get close to 100 catches, like just by the average of today, which I think today was one of his lower production days. So I think it'll get better. I think Denver has a pretty good game.
What do you end up having in game?
6 for 66.
6 catches, 66 yards.
Yeah.
That's 11 yards to catch.
11 yards to catch. It's not bad.
And a pass interference. And a big pass interference.
That's 6 first downs by herself.
And a big pass interference that he drew right at the 2-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah. That was another one too.
See, him and Jacoby work together well, bro. Him and Jacoby work together well. Very good.
So you think it's going to be kind of like
this offense works well together. They just haven't been able to really put it all on the field for display. I think they had to work out the kinks this week.
I think so too.
I think it'll be better next week. I think it'll be better next week.
So too.
Why was Devontae the only one getting crazy after they hit Jacoby, man? We need everybody to get out there in their face, dog. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. I was bitching about that. That whole team should have been out there.
Devontae was the only one that went out there and pushed somebody, dog. Like, and fucking, I think he pushed the fool that hit him, but like, he was.
Jimmy was right there, though. Jimmy was right there.
But it was just like
he wasn't fighting, but he was right there, though.
Yeah. But you could tell what's his name felt a certain way about that. Devontae got pretty heated about that shit.
So Terrence is saying right here that he says everyone knows that Adams is a lead. Today's game proved that Myers is a legit threat. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Hardcore saying that the true test against the Bills is we can't play like today if we want to beat the Bills. That's true. That's another true statement.
Well, we got to see what the Bills play like tomorrow night.
Exactly, and they're playing on a short week. Let's see how they're playing a divisional game tomorrow. That's going to be physical. We'll see how healthy they come out of that one. So it's still a lot of things, to take into account for.
Remember that defense, that Bills defense is not all that without Von Miller.
Yeah,
they need Von.
Hey, you know what? That's not
4 weeks. So.
Yeah. Me and Gabe were talking about this shit too, and we're talking about a little bit about Jimmy G stating that he might. It's not known, but I think it's Gabe. How'd you say it? It's not known that he does this, but he kind of does this. Jimmy G is putting his receivers in.
Sometimes you'll put them in vulnerable places.
Places, right? So
it was one like a fourth. I think, in the first half, it was a 4th down where it was a he completed it to DA, but he left it hanging up there. And luckily DA caught it and was able to like bounce off the hit. But that dude was looking to light him up. You know what I mean? And then the Jacoby one, like he has a kind of a history about that, but like I think that's why it's gonna be mentioned every time it kind of happens. But you know what I mean? Just maybe like a couple of turning your receivers to like on certain throws, you know what I mean, where the pressure's coming from. Like if the pressure's coming from this side, try to kind of make them turn a little bit or something. I mean, it's hard because it's your quarterback, it's pretty fucking hard to already throw it with that type of accuracy. But it's just a little thing that he has. You know what I mean? It's just a little thing that he has on his resume, basically. Like a lot of people will knock him for that, I guess. But
I'm playing Josh Jacobs' play on Russ, bro, because I know there was one play where if he would have just kept coming to the outside, bro, it was house call. But he stopped, went back into the middle of the field. I was like, no, where the fuck are you going, bro?
Who's talking about?
Josh Jacobs.
Oh,
there was a run play.
Oh, okay.
There was a run play
wide open because he ain't as fast as everybody.
Bro, the outside was open, bro. If he would have just kept coming, because he had a lead blocker, so all he had to do was keep coming to the outside, and there was nothing there for about 30 yards. He had a big game, but instead he stopped, went back because he was going to the middle of the field. It got congested. He bounced it to the left a little bit, right? But if he would have just kept coming left, he had a clear lane. But then he decided to go back right and up the middle, and he didn't get shit. I blame that shit on Russ, bro.
That too, I forgot about that right there. Edmonds, they lost Edmonds too, dog. That Draymond left, that was a big loss to their fucking defense too. Edmonds and Von Miller, it's a big fucking loss to their front eight.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I totally forgot about that shit.
We just gotta get to that kid, bro. We gotta find a way to get to that kid, and then we won't have a problem with that game because that running game is nothing. They got Diggs, and I didn't see not nobody for a good amount of series up the middle again. Not do anything. Just get held up at the line of scrimmage. Weren't even close to the backfield. I hope that gets better. Because did you guys see any push up the middle?
No.
What we wanted, the type that we wanted.
Oh, Tillery had a sack. Tillery had one sack, but that was in the second half. The first half, it was non-existent. Non-existent.
That'll make a quarterback that's older, not very good anymore, look better if you don't do something. I didn't see, I was waiting for this dude to use his creative mind, which everybody says he is, with blitzes and spins in the interior to try to get dudes open to rush them. You see none of that. I didn't see none of that. Using linebackers to blitz. He blitzes from the outside. And then Wilson would just go the other way. Or it takes him a longer time to get there. I don't know.
I only want to hear the echo.
It just needs to get better. I'm sure it'll get better, but it needs to.
Is it me? By chance?
I don't know, because you're speaking and your mouth ain't moving.
Oh, it's probably me then. I'll be right back.
It's always you.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, what you got? What like at an overall grade? What would you give our team now? Overall grade, and a defense, offense, special teams.
Because we won, I'm gonna go with a B-, because we won. If we'd have lost, I'd have gave the shit an F.
Hell yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
What do you think, Gabe?
I would say, it's fucking hard on it because it's like the tough way to. I love the way we ended the game. The way we ended the game is a fucking A+, A+++. The way we ended the game,
B+.
But that I just think overall, I would say like a C+, just because we still need to get more discipline with penalties. We still need to because those fucked us up a lot today. You know what I mean? Those caused literally 2 turnovers. I mean, one was a punt, one was a turnover. So like they literally caused 2 turnovers and points on the board. Put points on the board is just because of the penalties. I would say C+, but the way we ended the game, I think that shit was how the better teams in the league do it. You know what I mean? The better teams in the league win games like that.
Yeah. Pitch 6 saying B. I've seen a couple B pluses, C minuses. Hey, Black Grid out. What's up, bro? Salute. Yeah.
I got overall C plus.
I'll go C. I'll go solid. I'll go solid C plus. Yeah, C plus. I'm good with C plus.
It was sloppy, though. The game was
C
sloppy.
plus and a B minus ain't that far apart.
Yeah, they're like real close. Yeah,
like 2% away. 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't that far
So the
apart.
B minus, and the C plus are close together. I'll give us a C minus.
I'll give it a, you know.
I expected more, bro. I expected more, dude. I expected to be blown away by it. Not blown away, but saying, but like, you know what I mean? Like, inspired by this defense, dude. They looked like the defense was gonna be running around everywhere, flowing everywhere, getting sacks, getting
that's what I thought too.
picks, and
28-17.
we're gonna get interceptions and all this shit. We get close to getting a pick. Diablo stretched out for one he could have got, but that was it. And
my prediction was 28-17, dog. So they actually outdid my prediction. They only gave up 16, not 17.
There you go. Didn't you get the over under?
No, I got that shit wrong. I thought they were gonna go over because I thought it was gonna be 20. I thought it was gonna be 28-17, but it was 17-16. Fuck it, you know.
There you go.
The division game, so I thought it was gonna be closer than a blowout. I mean, I thought it was gonna be still be better, more than this, which it could have very well been if it wasn't for that stupid ass interception for that he threw, and then just those those mishaps. I think the penalties, but I just think it's as far as like everything, though. Like I just like the way, like I can't say that shit enough, dog. Like good team, like you. When do you see good teams win, dog? In the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
In the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter is when you want to see your team play at its best. It doesn't matter if they're down by 10 or something like that. They're always going to have a chance because that's the quarter that they're going to play good in or whatever. And today, the way they ended that game, dog, there's nothing I can say that was bad at the end of that game. The last 9 minutes of that game were to perfection for the Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give it an A minus.
Oh shit! Here we go. Okay, shout out Cuzzo. He said A plus with a happy provided our Raider fan. And now Dirty's saying A minus. All right, go for it.
all right, I'll go back to a C plus.
A minus because we legitimately have first place in the AFC West.
Yeah.
There you go. Shit. Division games are always tough, though. No matter how good they are, or how good we are, how bad they are, or how bad we are. Division games are always tough and close, which is true.
Yeah, because we're 1-0 in the division.
Yeah,
and we're 1-0 in the division.
There you go. Hey, that's a good way to start off.
1-0 team in the West.
And we're one. We cut a trim of fat off my 4-0 prediction.
There you go.
That's cool.
There you go.
True.
We get that first one out the way.
It is, bro. That's how we got. 1 week at a time. Like how they said the fucking cliche, but 1 week at a time, dog. Just win, baby. That's it. Just get that win.
Jump out to a start, right?
Yeah.
Would you have rather it been us or them?
Oh, I'm good. I'm solid. I'm good. I'm solid. I'm ready to roll.
Hey, they were rock. That crowd was rocking too, dog. So like, just the simple fact.
Just Mike and Pyro out there yelling and shit. They ain't got no voice.
Yeah, and I was looking at fucking stats, dog. Do you like the Broncos? Literally, when they open up at home because of the mile high, it's considered a fucking big advantage when at the beginning of a season when they open up at home. Mm-hmm. They literally have almost a fucking 800 winning percentage, dog, at home.
Wow. We broke that shit.
That's another thing you got to take into account. They don't usually lose at home on openers.
Damn. That's good as fuck, though, bro.
We popped that cherry. We popped that cherry over there.
Yeah, I think at this point, bro, this is one of the things that we wanted. Now we're nitpicking when we shouldn't. But I mean, it's just the nature, you know what I mean? It's just that's gonna be the up and down with this fucking season, bro, because it's a long fucking season. It's a long fucking season, bro. And
I think last year the opening day, the Broncos beat the 49ers opening day last year.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. We're playing Jupiter next weekend.
That's what I'm saying. It's just I like this win, dog. It was like a gritty win that at the end of the day, we found a way to win, and that's how you build good teams. And I just think it's momentum going into next week, especially with you got a rusty Tyree, a rusty fucking Jacobs. You know what I mean? Those type of guys. You know, they're barely coming. They were barely in practice 2 weeks ago, and then what's his name was last week. So I just think, and then them getting acclimated to game speed. I just think next week's gonna be better. They do have to play better for sure because this is a better team. I think Bills overall is a better team, but I think this right here gave them some confidence, dog, going forward.
Tyree's way more than rusty.
Yeah, his foot looks.
He needs some. He
like
needs
doesn't have that
WD-40, some everything
yeah, he looked
on his
low,
ass.
bro. He looked really
cool though. Kuntz look cool.
Yeah. So he went for okay, our quarterback had a 107 a QBR, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That interception, bro, that was bad, but
I'm
happy about that. Yeah, that was bad. He showed a little experience, but I see what he was trying to do, and it got popped up. I seen what he did, but bro, that's all we need.
That took me back, Lo. That took me back to the other guy we had. So, oh shit. We go.
Okay, look, very, very true. It felt familiar. It felt very familiar, but look, when he started running with the ball, I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared at all. I'm like, oh, cool, because this is what he does.
That was awesome too, dog, to fucking finish the game.
Yeah. And then when he did the smarts, how he ran that bitch up, and then when it slid right past, kept the clock rolling, bro. That's smart ball. Oh, fucking Derek. He would have been like, here, handing the ball out to the fucking defense.
Would have been stretching the ball out. Somebody would have took it from him and went back the other way.
I didn't see this. I didn't see this right here. What John's saying, it says, question to all panel. Seen Sean Payton smile on Myers' injury. He gave tap on the player's shoulder who hit Myers. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. He was the dude fucking that orchestrated him, and then and the fucking what's his name? The fucking Greg Williams were the ones who orchestrated the fucking the bounty gate. So it's shit. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yep. Hey, my stepdad was saying the same shit too. Because I watched the game with my family. You know what I mean, mom and my stepdad. But he was saying the same shit. That Sean Payton was known for having those fucking games where he having motherfuckers going headhunting.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he told that good job. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, fucking. But I mean, it's Sean Payton.
The reason why Mark Davis wanted Sean Payton, bro. I mean, he's a dirty coach. He fits the mystique perfectly. He would have had us playing old school Raider football, bro. We might not win a lot doing it because of the penalties, but man, we be out there tying socks to our face masks, talking about he's paralyzed, dancing in fucking circles like it's gonna rain or something. You're doing the Indian rain dance on niggas and shit, bro.
I wouldn't put it past them, dog. Like if like John seen that, I don't know who else seen that shit, but I didn't see it because I think I missed that play or something. I don't know if I missed that play or something, but I didn't get to see it. I know I seen the play, I just didn't see the after like shit. Because I seen the hit, of course. You know, I seen Jacoby get laid out, but I wasn't like, I was trying to like fucking just see what was going on, like what the hell. But I didn't get to see that shit. I didn't get to see when he did that, I guess.
I mean, I can pull up footage, bro, and see if I can show it because I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I could try.
You know what I would do, man? The next time we play Denver at home, I would sign Abrams for like 1 week and say that number 33, go get that motherfucker and blow his head up, and then release him.
Hey, shout out to Justin Soto, bro. We got to realize that Jimmy has been playing for Kyle Shanahan for years. Jimmy used to throwing the ball, and how the play is designed for. So I think what he's trying to say basically is that like him playing for Shanahan wasn't the way he's known for playing, or better to play. I guess that's what I'm taking from.
Hey, he was rusty too, dog. Because if you think about it, how long has it been since he actually played in a regular season game? Since week 6 last week or something like that? Week
Last
8
year?
last week?
No. No, he went 7-3, so he went 10 games in.
Okay, so 10 games.
So
it's November last year or
12. Because what's the name got hurt in the first 2 games, and then he took him all the way to week 12. He went 7-3. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, week 14. So since week 14 last year.
Hey, what were you guys doing when he got hit and started holding his head and shit? I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
All these guys are right.
Very, very small second I did, but as soon as I seen him get up and kind of like argue with the ref, I knew he was good.
Yeah.
Look, Kareem Jackson ain't Patrick Surtain. He can't stick with DA like that.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Kareem is good, but he's not Patrick Surtain. He can't stick with DA like that.
Mm-hmm. Overall, man, I'm just happy about that.
Especially when they give Patrick Surtain, they don't even they called him for 1 penalty today, but they could have called him for 4. When they're letting that type of play go off of him too, like it's like, of course it's gonna even seem like it's even better coverage. You know what I mean? So like I just think that shit won't happen. That's just not gonna happen on a weekly. And still, you know what I mean? Usually when you get somebody like that, and then a DA, you would think, shit, six catches for 66 yards, shit, like. Give me that shit. You know what I mean? Like fuck, man. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Some receivers don't get that shit all season, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
he was targeted 9 times?
That's his off day.
He got targeted 9 times. How many times was he targeted, Gabe?
Something like that. Like one of those
9.
targets was a pass interference too.
He got like 9 targets, 6 catches. That's really good.
He was 6 for 9.
That's really good.
Yeah.
But they'll say he's a pretty good tacklers.
It wasn't a 100-yard game, but you know what? It's all right. You know, it wasn't a 7-yard game either.
Exactly.
You know,
it wasn't a one shot.
And you look at the yardage that was racked up by Myers. You know what I mean? Because DA was being covered like he was. I mean, you also got to remember they weren't playing DA a lot of man lockup. They were playing him in a lot of zone, over top, underneath. You know
bullshit, because even if you watched him, Surtain was even on him, Devontae, when he went in the slot. So Surtain was the number one. He was following DA the whole time.
Go look at it. There's 2 guys following him, bro. There's 2 guys on DA for the most part.
Yeah.
So
they had a safety on him. They had a safety on him. Or a slot.
That they cover guys like that. They're always gonna bracket them. They're always gonna put the number 1 guy and then have like that guy up top and I mean it's smart, but that opens up the game for Myers. That opens up.
That's what opened up Myers.
Mm-hmm.
One-on-one on Myers.
They too. You know what I mean?
Big catch, Boston Hooper.
Big catch by Austin Hooper today.
Yeah, that was
great that they fucking ran up to the play and hiked that shit, because even though for me it was a catch no matter what. Yeah, I don't care if it hit the ground, but like,
it's a catch regardless.
So you know how it is when it's the Raiders. You know what I mean? It's always a fucking you don't never know when it's what the Raiders are.
Yeah. There was a lot of that with the fucking, because it's us, the penalties and all this bullshit, bro. There was a lot of that shit too.
Well, some of them penalties was blatant as fuck, like the roughing the kicker. That shit was blatant. Didn't nobody push him or nothing. That motherfucker just
flew through that.
That illegal contact though, that fool was already out of the pocket, dog. That was a bullshit fucking call.
That one was horrible.
That should have been
a terrible call. That should have been a fourth down. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, that should have been a fumble.
All those penalties were on 3rd down.
On that play, that's when Ed punched the ball loose.
Yeah,
His chemistry with Myers looked good, but his chemistry with Devontae looked like they still need to work. You know what? I agree with you on that. Sure. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. Because there was even a play where they were spread out. I don't know what the offensive setup was, But DA was sitting over here like calling him, and then Jimmy looked back and he's like, "Oh yeah," and then he kind of, because I guess he was doing something. I guess he had seen something, and then you seen DA. He kind of really wasn't really in the play. Like it just seemed like certain plays he wasn't really in, bro. I think it's just because they're getting used to each other. I think they're not ready. It's like it's different. I think it's gonna take time to get chemistry together. That's what it's looking like, bro.
First game, and he still gave him 6 catches. You know what I mean? It's just, I think for sure that it's gonna take time for them to get some good chemistry. Like, and I just think that, you know, with the rustiness of Jimmy G, his first game, you know, in this, you know, back with the Raiders, I just think there's always gonna be butterflies though when you're with your new team and shit like that. I just think he handled it perfect today, dog. Like he saw, you know, DA was being kind of covered a little bit, so he went to his other guy that he knows well. You know what I mean? He went to Jacoby. You know what I mean? So I think little by little, you know, the DA is gonna become that guy. You know what I mean? I just think that it's inevitable, dog. DA is too good.
Yeah, he's a good situational quarterback, bro. That's what we need, and we just need the defense. I mean, even though it looks bad, I mean, bro, like our defense wasn't that bad. I mean, there was just some bad plays. I think a lot of the shit that I seen was a lot of just blown coverages, bro. Especially on those sweeps or bootlegs or whatever the fuck you want to call them. When he was coming out of the pocket, that was one of the biggest things that we would always have problems with last year. Every time any quarterback would go out of the pocket, the team loses their mind.
Those improvised
they don't know
routes,
where the fuck to go.
Those are the ones that hurt us because you've seen it. They burned both safeties on 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
First one, Morig was chasing. Second one, Epps was chasing. You know what I mean? On those broken down plays where the quarterback, you know, kind of shuffles out of the pocket and they're just improvised fucking routes. You know, the guy just runs to the corner of the end zone and it just, you know, it just too much, no pressure, bro. That's where the pressure needs to be more. The pressure needs to be there because you can't allow guys to be running around, you know, in the pocket or outside the pocket that much. You can't expect your DBs to be covering for more than 5 seconds, bro.
Right. I'm gonna say safeties are sus. Like
right out there.
But
and then it looked like Maury got a big old thing on his hand too, like Hobbs did.
Yeah, club.
Yeah. That's hard to do when you're a safety.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, any last thoughts, man? Because I'm probably gonna get out of here, bro. Dirty, are you gonna go live after this or?
Time is it? Yeah, I probably will.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna get out after your boy has to be at work hella early tomorrow. We got meetings and stuff like that. So
10 o'clock.
I was fucking.
Nah.
Hella early, 10 o'clock for you?
Nah, I gotta be there at 7:30 tomorrow. So I'm gonna get my rest, bro. My old ass needs rest. My old bones. But man, check it out, man. Thank you guys for everybody pulling up, man. We have like 70 people in the building. Thanks for Dirty pulling up too. He has a streaming on his channel too. Man, we got the win, bro. 1-0, number 1 in the defense in the AFC. We're leading the AFC with winning in both aspects of it. We got a win in our division and we're leading our division. So I'm happy with that, man. Yeah, shit.
All that shit.
Anybody got anything to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm loading this shit up.
Gravy?
Go ahead.
Raiders Outsiders. Raiders Outsiders coming this Wednesday.
So what time are you going live on Wednesday, Gravy?
Gabe, what we talk about? We and Gabe need to get a discussion real quick.
Okay.
We're gonna do some picks. We're gonna do some picks, and then we're gonna talk. We're gonna get busy and start talking about Buffalo because I'm gonna throw this game out my mind real quick.
Sure, yep.
Try to shake it off.
Yeah, I know. It's 1-0. It's in the rear view. Now let's build off it.
Yes, sir. And then like we're gonna be live every Tuesday. I'm live every Tuesday, Sunday nights, Tuesday nights, and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. Man, just getting ready. On Tuesday, we'll be basically going over who we're seeing, and then same thing on Thursday, and then we'll be back here Sunday night. Gabe also does the right after reaction. Raider Ben does a play-by-play, and then Dirty has the Dirty and Lunatic show on Friday nights and Saturday nights. Yeah, man, and then Dirty be going live during the week too and stuff like that. So, yeah, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
Let's improve. Let's get better. Go Raiders, man.
Let's get in that film Tuesday, whatever, you know, because tomorrow probably they'll have the day off, but just get in that film room Tuesday, dog, and just start seeing our mistakes, bro, and just start fixing them, man, because especially being more disciplined. That's I know it's a big thing because, you know, that's something we struggle with year in, year out, but I think if we could just fix that up a little bit, bro, we could be a team that we've been, you know, kind of saying this whole off season, you know what I mean? Well, us, you know, some of us on this thing. I just think that we could be that team, though, for sure.
Dirty?
Fix the mistakes. You know what I mean? Fix the simple mistakes. Get that shit worked out. I think everything will be all right from there. Yeah, I threw a show together real quick, so we'll go live in 5 minutes.
All right, for sure. So you guys go over to Dirty's. I know there's like probably about like half of our people here on Dirty's channel right now, but he's gonna be going live. I know Gabe and Gravy probably gonna be shooting over there too, man, and whoever he's gonna have over there. So, man, thank you guys for pulling up. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button on the way out. And like we always say, you know, one of the things I always try to say is be thankful for what you do, have what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And yeah, go Raiders. So we'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.